Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Good to see you. Happy Saturday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. So I'm sitting on the couch kicking it. I'm watching a movie. It was an awkward day. A good, I don't know what kind of a day. I don't know if I should call it even awkward. It's just one of those days. I can't explain it. Nothing really special happened, but it was just one of I don't know. I can't explain it. So today I went to the gym and I went grocery shopping and I decided to get some food. I was gonna make some food, but I'm like, you know what? I really don't feel like um, cooking. So I decided to get some Persian food. So, okay. So maybe some of you don't know about this, don't know this about me, but I'm very particular with my food and the service that I get with my food, especially with the service. I feel like I work really hard for my money, and there have been times that I've had no money and haven't been able to eat. So I'm very, very gracious when it comes to my food, especially if I buy it from the outside, right? Because I'm paying for it. So um, I'm sensitive when people are not nice. You know what I mean? When they serve you your food and they're just. Anyway, so you know how a couple days ago I was bragging about Mission Ranch Market? Yeah. So Mission Ranch Market is amazing. So today, Super Irvine is really close to me. I decided to go to Super Irvine, the cafe that they have in there, and some of you already know, obviously. There's a cafe, there's a Persian restaurant in there, cafe kind of thing, but they serve full-on Persian foods, right? So I go in there and I order my food, and he says 20 minutes, and I go, okay. So I go around and I'm shopping just a couple of things, and I come back, and my food is not ready, right? So I'm just waiting. While I'm waiting, a lady comes up, and now the guy who took my order was a young kid, right? A younger guy, maybe not even 20, right? Maybe 20. I don't know, maybe 20. But so a lady king comes up, right? And she had called in an order, and she says her name, and this other guy says, "Oh, you ordered two of this and one of this," and she says, "No, I ordered only one and one. Why would I order two?" And the guy goes, "No, I double checked with you on the phone, and you said two and one." And the lady says, "No, sir, no, you're mistaken. I said, one and one." And the guy goes, "No, I read it off to you twice, and you said two and one." Like the guy is almost having a breakdown, right? And she's all like, "I didn't. I only want one and one," right? So this guy is just like, he's an older guy, and he's just like, he feels like he's just like the whole world is collapsing. As you're joining me live, let me know you're here. Would love to know who's here, who's not here. I don't know who's here, who's not here. Um, so he's just he's tripping, right? A lady comes from the back and then says, "What's going on?" The customer explains what's happening. The guy explains what's happening, his version, obviously. And then this lady is frustrated too. And then this kid comes up and solves the day, right? He's all like, I don't know what he does, but he does whatever he does. And he just like fixes it. Okay. Hold that thought. 3 minutes after, maybe not even 3 minutes, maybe 2 minutes after, this guy comes up and says, I placed an order on the phone and I like to add something to it. And the older guy is like, oh my goodness, what's gonna happen? I'm sitting back right there. I got my baseball cap on, right? I'm sitting in the back and I'm like, I'm just waiting for something to just go wrong, right? So this guy says, I want to add this, and he wasn't Persian. He goes, I want to add this rice with vegetables in it. And then the guys are like he hasn't ever heard anything like that before. Like seriously, he's all well, we have only one, and that's with dill and lima beans. And the customer is all like, no, that's that's not what I want. It's like a stewy kind of thing. It's like, oh, I don't know, we don't have anything like that. The lady that happened to be there, the lady who worked there, she says, how about, and she names a dish, how about korma sabzi? And the guy goes, yes, that's the one I want. And then the older guy says, well, you should have said so. What is wrong with this guy? Now, this is the same guy a couple months ago, maybe even, no, more than that, because I was still, 6-7 months ago. I remember I went there to pick up food and I was waiting, and somebody came in and said I called in for the food, and and he had mixed up his name and he wouldn't give him his food. Now, why am I sharing this story with you? I remember a couple of days ago I was talking about Noah, the coffee kid. I think it was yesterday actually. And then I was talking about Mission Ranch Market and all this stuff. And then I'm talking about this guy. What I want to share with you is, remember how they say a customer's always right? Now this guy. If you go to Super Irvine, you go to the cafe, there's an older guy behind there, and he's taking your order. I would say you better quadruple make sure that he got it right and he got your name right. Now, why do I say that with you, right? Here's the reason why. Because, look, the kid came in, saved the day. The lady came in, saved the day, right? But this guy wasn't saving the day, and he was at first hand. Like, almost like the first responders. Like, he got there and he's just like waiting. If you're not a problem solver, you're just not a problem solver. If you're a problem creator, you're just a problem creator. You just create problems where there shouldn't really be problems. Like, this was not that big of a deal. This should not have stopped traffic. Okay, ma'am, no problem. I'll adjust the order for you. That's it. Like, seriously. Give the gal a little break. Or the other guy. If you're not a problem solver, You're just not a problem solver. You're annoyed when there's a problem. And that's a problem. That's a problem. Especially if you create the problem. You create the problem and you're not even going to solve it. It's like, I'm asking you to pay attention to these things, to be a problem solver, not a problem creator. Don't start stuff when it doesn't need to be there, right? Seriously. Like, all the commotion, like everybody was watching and like this guy was tripping out. That's not good for business. I don't care what you said, what you tell me. It's not good for business. Be a problem solver. 1. 2. Don't be a problem creator. Don't be somebody who starts stuff, creates problems. You know what I mean? Don't be that person. DBTG. Don't be that guy. Don't be that girl. You don't want to be. Be a problem solver, especially if you see a problem that you think you can handle and you can contribute and you can help. That's when you help. I couldn't help because what am I going to say? I was just observing. I'm like, this guy again. And the kids just like boom, boom, right? So you want to be a problem solver. Firsthand. Secondhand, please don't be somebody who creates problems and then walks away from them. Don't be that person. DBTG. Don't be that guy. Don't be that girl. Hopefully, you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value from this live. I appreciate you guys. Hey, drop your thoughts, your comments below. If you've had an experience like the one I had today, like the one I shared with you, maybe you can share that. Hey, if you're in my area and you've had that experience with that same guy, oh my goodness, don't you hold that back now. Come on. But I doubt that. But if you've had an experience as such, drop it in the comments below. Let this feed grow. I appreciate you guys. And until tomorrow, when we do it all over again. Much love.